I was 3 years old.
I do that with my glasses all the time.
My boss wears 2 pairs of glasses almost all the time. He keeps a pair of sunglasses on top of his head in case he has to go outside, and then his reading glasses are on, and he'll switch them whenever he goes outside or whatever. And I swear to God, one time he's gone, I can't find either pair of my glasses. I'm like, dude, they're both on top of your head. I'm gonna let the dog in while we wait on Joker.
What kind of cookies we baking, Mark?
The worst chocolate chip cookies ever.
Excellent.
What qualifies them as the worst?
That they're so delicious.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if they were oatmeal raisin, that would make them the worst chocolate chips ever.
Don't you talk bad about oatmeal raisin, especially with walnuts. You and I.
Oatmeal raisins are good. I'm just saying, if they were oatmeal raisin, then they would be the worst chocolate chips. Chocolate chips.
Okay, all right.
I think that's what Gnome was getting at.
The only thing better than oatmeal raisin is oatmeal with dried cranberries and white chocolate chips.
Yeah, put fruit in your cookies, man. I love it.
Making me hungry now.
I don't like raisins.
Do I have time for a impromptu quick cat feeding?
Yep, go.
All right.
My demon hunter could not find a pug that could get through this week.
Really?
In heroic or normal?
Heroic. Just, I was joining groups in progress, and so the people who had been there had been wiping for a bit, I think, and they lost patience more quickly than I did.
Oh, is that like Bone Shield and Ignore Pain, Shield of Righteous, stuff like that are just becoming flat armor increases?
Wait, what?
Fucking annoying, yeah.
Yeah, Ignore Pain is gonna.
I guess it's
shit.
I guess they're trying to make it so that when they want to do a big spike of damage, don't have some tanks that can just completely ignore it, and some that can't.
I don't like
Instead,
that.
they'll just have nobody playing tanks, so that sounds boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the Ignore Pain change, and I was like, what the? It's like almost maybe it's like, am I going to have to finally quit playing Warrior Tank?
I don't like when they do stuff like that. I mean, I understand it sucks to have some tanks that are more preferable than others, but
too much homogenization just hurts.
It's not. Yeah, exactly.
And they're making an active effort to not homogenize this time around. They're giving people specific utility and taking from others, so those first people have specific utility.
Except for tanks. Yeah, I read all the warrior changes, and I'm like, well, it doesn't look like. I think they've already just decided warriors are okay because they didn't really change that much at all.
Really change anyone all that much.
It is like the first couple passes.
The weird thing is they're looking like they're going to be doing a massive rescaling on DPS scaling. Like
All right,
every
let's get,
ability
food and flasks down.
Scaling percentage.
I'm logging in now.
Okay, we'll wait for you, Bradley.
You talk about across all classes?
Yeah.
They're doing percent health instead of.
No, they're doing.
I did Mythic Highmall last night.
Like an ability that used to do like 200% of attack power is now doing like 30% of attack power.
Oh yeah, they did that across the board.
Oh yeah, but I think what they're doing is adjusting attack power levels. It's going to be, they'll be commensurate, but
they're already talking about scaling the
Yeah, 'cause
you know, stats.
some specs scale worse than others, consistently, expansion after expansion.
I
Looking
mean,
at you, Frosty Case.
Frost is horrible at scaling because of the.
That's the last two expansions. Assassination's been that way. Where early in the expansion it's shit, and then it gets good.
It just comes down to how they scale with ability. You know, like Frost and Assassination have a lot of abilities that do a significant portion of their damage that don't scale with their weapons at all. So they only scale with attack power. Your attack power doesn't go up at anywhere near the rate that your weapon damage does.
I don't know what the balance is to be struck there, because like if you take
You just make everything scale with weapon damage.
but then you're contingent on a good
weapon.
weapon drop, which in this expansion hasn't been an issue, obviously, with artifact weapons. But when we go back to not having artifact weapons, it's going to be an issue if you get fucked in the drop lottery.
But you still, even if everything scales off of weapon damage, you still scale off of attack power. Weapon damage scales off of attack power too. That's the problem. Weapon damage scales off attack power. So
I do agree there. I think weapons should have just a flat damage and everything. I like systems that are calculated.
Either you need to make everything scale with weapon damage, or you need to make everything scale with attack power and just make weapons do the same thing that caster weapons do, and they just give you a bunch of attack power.
Where their base damage doesn't matter. It's just
there is no base damage. They just
contingent on your main stat.
Yeah. They just give you a whole shit ton of agility or strength or whatever.
That'd be interesting if they well, I guess they don't do that for casters. I was gonna say if they effectively took away your main stat off of every other piece and it's just on weapons, but casters still get it on everything but necks and rings, right?
Maybe next expansion they can make pauldrons fucking visible.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah, they could put a big green circle around them like those cookies right there.
Or red or blue or something. I don't know.
The last time they had cauldrons, they looked big enough.
I was going to say the noodle carts were kind of big.
Then people complain, oh, that's annoying.
Well, then they do stuff like make them be able to block out walking into places.
This noodle carts.
Noodle carts were awesome.
Yep.
The noodle cart.
I mostly miss Cheyenne handing out the food from noodle carts.
He took his job seriously.
Yes, he did.
So seriously, always forgot to bark.
Storm inbound. In 5. Find white. Fire guys in about 30 seconds.
Spokes in center.
Be a storm first. Storm inbound. Fire guys in 10. Clear spokes, clear center. You can move around. Watch for blades.
Fire dudes are dead.
Marchers in a minute. Storm inbound now. Find white. Marchers in 15 seconds. Archers up. Storm in 15.
Get the new one.
Here comes a storm. Look for white.
Five seconds till they can be.
Shit.
If you got to move out,
It's
move
safe
out.
right
We can
here.
heal
It's
it.
safe right here. Good job.
Wings out on mark.
Can we get these? Can we get these? Yeah, there you go.
Next up will be healers in 40.
Would you like me back?
Yeah, stand up.
Look for white. Healers in 15. Healers coming up. 3, 2, 1.
Battle res me again if you're in range.
What got everybody?
The storm. I think.
It was a combination of people running the storm and just the dots from the healers.
All right, let's finish the wipe.
I got killed by that stupid ice orb right on the spot where I was trying to run to my white circle.
If we have other recovery, Sin's taken his wings already.
There's a soulstone. Someone, bare bones.
Oh, of course, the guy target's out of range. And
You soulstone yourself. That's fine too.
I
You
take
can
a
pop up and soulstone someone else after your res.
It's not actually that far around.
A lot better than Agrimar.
Yeah.
Hey, shady priest, how'd you die so many times?
People overlapping, fulminating on me is not something I can survive. Sorry.
I think they're just doing their job.
Only hits are about 2 million.
Try to stop standing and fulminating then.
Sometimes fulminating just sucks. I've had fulminating and been chased by a healer with fulminating and died because a healer wanted to hug me.
Well, we thought you liked the damage for your little trinket thing.
You did tell us.
Not in
last
this
time.
trade.
You did tell us that.
This is an experience I had on my Demon Hunter.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not throwing shade at healers in this raid. I'm just saying that sometimes the layout sucks.
Generally, as a generality, healers deserve some shade. Yes, we're a little tunnel focused sometimes.
Anyone know how to move the bigwigs timer bars? I thought you were going to say sketchy.
That too.
Giant cow priests are the ones that need it the most.
There's not some like move it button inside
Okay,
the
fine. I'm going to move
bigwigs config.
my boss frames instead for now. I'll fix it later.
Usually there's a demo mode button or a move it button. Or
Yeah, I can have them show up. I just don't know what combination of buttons lets me move it. But I'm not quite ready yet.
TPM or raid frames?
Bigwigs timer. So.
Oh, bigwigs. I don't know.
I meant to look at it before we started.
Warm chocolate chip cookies.
Yum.
Ooh, those sound good.
All right, Archer's ready.
Healers in a minute 20 will be first. Storm find white.
God damn it, I never see those.
What?
The Shadow Blades. I always miss them.
You need to be watching both bosses, and it's hard to have them both on the screen. It sucks.
Healers in 30. Storm before healers. Storm in 10. Healers now in 10.
Oh, good storm.
Him out. Are we lusting or no?
Did? Already did. Okay.
Watch out in the center.
Standing on me.
Late. Storm inbound.
Job on healers, guys.
Fire guys in 30. Fire guys in 10 seconds.
Spokes in center. Storm.
That sucked.
Pretty well handled, guys.
Marchers in 40.
Storm before that.
Storm in 10. Heal these guys up. Get to white. Marchers in 8.
I got totally pinched off there. There's nowhere to go.
3 seconds, we can kill him.
Storm coming in.
Have we gotten Adam up yet?
Yes.
Really needs a bit of better distribution guaranteed of them fucking portals for the storms.
They just use their favorite function, random.
Sparks in 30.
Oh, why?
So I didn't like where the other scary ice orb was. I wanted to be away from it before people started running all over.
Sparks and 5. Stay away from each other.
Don't stack.
Spread a little bit. And get ready for storm.
Great.
Storm.
Watch each other.
You can cloak the debuff off card.
Yeah, AMS also.
White's clear. Sparks are still active.
Watch for the sword through the center.
Fire guys will be next in 40 seconds.
We got this if we just keep it together.
Alright,
Okay,
Sparks are dead.
Sparks.
Is it safe, Mon?
Yes, now it's safe.
I've got 3 stacks of flight. It looks like DBM switched to 2 stacks, and it's not always
Fire
on.
guys inbound. 10 seconds. Clear spokes, clear center.
Fire guys.
Is there raid-wide damage with the fire dudes?
No.
Can we just kill the one between the tanks and kill the bosses?
Only issue I think is storms. But other than that, if you're cool with it, I'm okay.
They're all dead.
We got 45 seconds until
Yep,
the
it'll be
next one.
healers. So we gotta do it.
We need to kill it before that.
If they do come up, ignore them.
Yeah, we can't follow DBM taunts on that.
We need to
You've,
take one of them.
anybody?
Need somebody to.
Yeah, I taunted.
Then keep heals on him.
Get him apart again.
Mother of Flames. Taunted. Anybody that's got a taunt.
I don't think we have any.
Abilities.
Healers in
I
now.
got a 99% debuff. Anybody with a taunt.
Good job. God damn.
What? Oh my god.
I taunted my
Who
pet
was it
like
that
20
taunted?
times.
Yeah,
They
so I
changed
think it was
they
Mac
changed the
that did it,
stacks
right?
at 2, Hamon, didn't they? Or were you getting DBM taunts at 2 stacks?
Our stacks were desynced because I had used AMS at some point.
Okay. I thought it was always 3 stacks, even with.
Well, like I would
yes!
have 3
It's
stacks.
actually 2 and 3. Depends, actually.
Hey, could you guys
Says
throw a
here.
red out or res out, please?
Sorry, I was too happy with my proc on High Fathers.
Yeah, I can't actually see whether I want to roll on this relic and because I can't open my weapon if I'm dead.
Well, yeah, you can.
Dope won't let me.
Maybe you shouldn't have died.
I think I was justified. I think I was justified in dying there since I taunted the boss.
Absolutely. Thank you
Yeah.
for those who sacrificed.
I think it was Mac at the end. I think I saw him running, and Mac ran all the way across the room and taunted him, and just enough was perfect. Awesome.
Abilities, are you telling me that you measured it, right? Yeah.
She was probably just about ready to pound my face in when they dropped.
Congrats on the legendary there, Cito.
Thanks. I think that leaves me 2 more to get.
Full trash.
So now, why can't I keep this debuff during the next fight? I mean, this buff, this speed buff.
Would have killed him earlier if he hadn't pulled those guys out of my blizzard. Crossword.
This may be the one place in the universe sacred to the Legion. Demons would pluck out their eyes soon.
I have many lucky
Who could
dudes
ever
come your
imagine
way.
such a sacrifice?
Farewell, friend of the Brummel.
Nerf Fibs, he didn't run out of that.
I get hit by that though.
Time for the Warlocks to earn their pay.
That was the last fight.
No, that's this fight.
No, this fight is for
definitely
you.
this fight.
Remember, this is Gar.
I know.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that last fight
This
is
the one
like
with
have,
all the ads controlling them when they go in.
that last fight should just be called dot all the things.
Did we just kill that on our first pull? Second pull. Damn.
Second. Still sloppy and frustrating, but we're getting better.
I think that fight is always going to be
Yeah.
sloppy and frustrating. I don't think there's a way it's ever going to feel clean. Or it'll happen like one clean and then we'll kick ourselves for 6 months after.
Let me check my daughter real quick.
That was the order I had. Where do the actual ads come out? Is it like on the points of these chevrons
Yeah,
here?
exactly.
Yeah, pretty close to
Kind of
that.
moves around a little bit.
You had to just kind of put a marker there, and then you take the one either on your marker or off towards the right or something.
Yeah, to the right clockwise. Yeah.
Just taking a shot here with these.
Right back.
Yeah, those are way too close together.
To make this easier on the tanks, I'm always going to eat the first Spellbreaker, and then you're going to taunt the first Flame Rend into the raid.
Yep, that's what we did last time, I think.
Do we have assignments for colors? Or we?
No,
I
you
remember
guys need
mine,
to pick
but-
you need to pick your colors. Go stand on them now. Make sure we got them covered.
Didn't last time we need to do like gaps?
Yeah, it's your target and right of it, right, as we're looking. I can't reach mine. I'm at diamond.
Yeah, so like somebody would be moon to green, the next person would be green to purple.
I'm purple to blue. So, but I don't want to pull the boss.
I think he restarts in the center, so we'll be
I'm
able to
close
get
now.
all the way around there.
Need someone green to purple.
I can use blind on it if need be.
Used to be more long term.
It's 1 minute. As long as nobody hits it.
Well, you want one of them to get in quickly, just not before we kill the two big hats.
We're gonna do the one from like you're doing blue to orange, letting that one go, right?
Come on, refresh me on the taunt swap real quick here. It's been probably 2 weeks since I had to do this.
Well, we're going to stand closer to him than other players. Every 8 stacks or so, we're going to taunt swap. And when he gets to 85 energy, we're going to get into position for the special attacks.
Yep, and I taunt him in the middle to hit the fire to the raid, right? Then you take him right
Yes,
back.
Flame Rend, you're going to... Actually, no. See, I'm going to taunt him or keep aggro, one of the two, and soak Foebreaker alone. Then you're going to taunt him into the raid for Flame Rend. Then you're going to jump past him or run through him or whatever and take the next Foebreaker. And then I taunt him into the raid.
Yep. It's all coming back. Okay, Joker, Cito, you guys ready?
Yep.
Hey, Bare Bones, what marker's mine?
Go stand by the one you want. I think blue is open.
Blue's the first one to go in, so we don't even need to.
Yeah,
do anything.
blue to orange. We
I
normally
guess
move
I'll
along.
take green then.
Yeah, we need something
Uh,
green to
blue and
purple. Yeah.
orange.
We got a purple to blue.
Yeah, arch is purple to blue.
Alright.
All right, I think we're good.
Gonna run back since we have to.
Apparently, that's our ridiculously low drop rate. King X.
Oh, that, yeah, I've only seen it a couple times.
Norgana, I got it on our first kill on normal.
Oh, I'm in
Yeah, I'm in
pools.
full.
The regular ones are fairly high.
Okay, does everybody know where they're standing?
Yep, we had all the colors covered. Be good to go.
I think their regular one's actually better for me at my level.
Fully upgraded or?
Yeah, at 1,000 my level, it'll be better than the elementals. Not by much, but it is. I don't think you can wear both of them.
Yeah, you can. You're supposed to.
I don't think you can.
I thought you were. That could be.
All right, get into position.
Group up.
Stack up.
No, too soon.
Ooh.
Sorry, Bowbreaker first, then.
Also, you don't have to be right on my feet. We can be a little bit apart. We just want to be closer to the boss than other melee.
Okay, there's something warlocks can't survive. 18 million hit from Footbreak.
Don't release.
Oh, I already did. Sorry.
No worries.
Huh. Only 16 for me.
Out of curiosity to the tanks.
Hey, Georgia, add that to the list.
Physical.
I did.
Out of curiosity to the tanks, is there a debuff or something that means that you can't take Flame Rend right after Foebreaker? Why do we do
Yes,
the top
Death
swap
Knights
the
are
way?
slow.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
What list are you guys talking about?
The list of things that kill Warlocks even though they never die.
I just never really understood why we did the taunt swap the way we did, but that works, I guess.
Foebreaker puts a dot on you, or like a debuff.
I just clicked ready. That was stupid. There's 2 people behind me that are still running.
Oh, then they don't click ready.
Well, the Foebreaker debuff is for other Foebreaker attacks.
Well, if it's just too sketchy for you to take a Foebreaker and then turn him around into the pack, then we do it the way we do it. I just was curious why.
You take a Foebreaker, the Foebreaker does 500% more damage for the next 30 seconds. You can't take 2 Foebreakers.
No, he was just wondering why I didn't do Foebreaker and then Flame Rend.
Oh, okay.
It's because Adam's already behind the boss because he's not
Right.
dead.
Yeah.
And it's just a
Gonna
butt
be
press.
Bowbreaker, then I taunt, then Flame Rend, then I gotta jump
And you
on
take
other
the
side and
Bowbreaker
take the
too.
next Bowbreaker.
Chubbs, are you good to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I've tanked with Demon Hunters who do it that way.
Ooh.
Speaking of Demon Hunters who want to die,
What's behind the boss?
behind doesn't matter. It's a cleave to the player closest to the tank.
Oh. It doesn't kill me, so okay. Backward used to be fast.
After this, group up.
Oh, I'm lagging out.
Stack.
Keep grouping.
Adam, can you get the large ad on the skull?
Yes, sir.
We're taking skull first, right?
Yes. Just make sure blue doesn't run into it before it's dead.
We need to move the big guy because that's gonna hurt. Yeah.
That killed a lot of us.
It was empowered when it got in.
I think we want to go back to the way we were doing it, Hamon, before. Like,
Don't
over
really.
by green and purple, and that can be the one we kill, but
Okay, so you want to do the other side?
yeah, let me do the other side, and then you just take yours farther away than I did there when I killed everyone. But
That should be your first step if you're doing that first one, is to take them as far away. And for some reason, I didn't res. So I got the accept.
I'll come get you. It happens once in
Oh,
a
I
while. I think we'll all
got the
snap in a
accept
second.
I see Arch standing up by the boss.
Yeah,
There
that was
we go.
crazy. He's not over there because
There it goes.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's happened before on that boss where the res lag is weird.
And sometimes if you jump off the far side and I come back to the entrance and res, it won't reach. Just let me know if that happens. I'll run back there.
one of my spells went chasing off after him. It was very surprising. Just
So in that scenario, would it be preferable for me to go ahead and blind blue until we get the guy either dead or out of the way, and then somebody
Yes,
can break
blue
it?
is a. Blind is a nice, easy breakable CC.
Okay, I'll do that in the future.
Usually, the way I've seen it done is that blue just goes straight in, and then you blind
Yeah,
the next one.
the problem is Valcourt was standing right there. You know, Hamon always pulled that first ad all the way out to the edge so that it wasn't empowered when it went in.
Yeah, like so the second ad usually just needs a quick blind, and it goes right after. So I mean, I don't know. That's just what I know.
It's no big deal. Just if we're gonna keep the big ad where he is and try and kill him before we pull the first one in, then I'll just blind that first one.
Hamon, how about you grab the ad on that side and do what you're doing before we'll kill the one on my side over here. And I think last time we were doing serious pulls in this, we pulled them over here where I'm standing, so that we could both be there at the same time.
So just so I'm clear, we're still killing the one on skull side first. That's a tank switch thing only.
Yes.
Okay.
Because last time you had the marker swaps, so we were killing the one on the square side first. This drove me fucking crazy for some reason.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread.
Group up after this.
Stack. Right, I blinded blue. And it's broken again. We're good.
Quick, green supposed to go in. No, because I haven't blinded.
We're gonna pop.
It's moving real slow. It needs to be stopped.
Finish out the big one.
Purple's
Now we got a
free.
problem.
So,
Too late.
Why did purple go in and not blue?
I think it got the big guy got too close to him and cleansed him basically.
yeah, because he was banished.
You can't if you're near them, if they're near each other, the CCs don't work.
The big guys that basically act like purifiers on ENR.
Also run really fast too when they're in them.
Yeah. Does it make sense just to pull both of the big guys to the edges right away? And then
If there's a spot clear, then it's fine.
No, the other one is on the other side of the room from where we need to be dropping ads, so they shouldn't ever be near them. Keep the big one. The Adam keeps his big one near the boss,
Sounds hot.
which is away from the ads. Because the ads are all at the outside of the room. Should be.
I think just in the dance to not get hit by the big swirlies that are coming down during that phase, Adam just accidentally pulled his just inside the right range.
That would be a bigger problem if you were trying to stand in between two of them on the outer ring.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Last time, a little one marched through a big one.
That should happen this time too. It went in and hit, and it nearly killed everyone. Then the next one killed everyone quickly.
All right, let's get it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I saw that, Fibs.
Remember, this guy's got the biggest hitbox ever.
Group up after this. Group up.
Who's got Mo?
Res Adam if you got him on that side.
We're about to get
empowered
empowered
already.
Oh, we got small just in time. But we all died.
Oh.
So who's CCing you?
Who's got Mo? No one?
I don't know. He was coming in and I tried to stop.
I'm on X, in between X and Moon, but
It was between Moon and Green.
I think 2 might have gotten through because I got a blazing eruption for 1.1 mil and then another one for 6.6.
I got nailed by a Tashalak melee for 5.5 mil.
Tacial X melee hit me for 11 million. Then it went and killed you probably.
Yeah.
Because you were helping me.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah, see if I ever help you again. Jeez.
You put markers on the heads of everybody who's responsible for their marker.
I like that idea. Can people head back to their CC areas?
stand clockwise of your marker. Or I guess you can stand on
Yeah.
your marker.
So X on Cedo, triangle on bare bones.
Who's Moon?
How did 10-mans do this?
With difficulty. They stack the raid.
They moved the boss too away from him.
Who does have Moon?
Thought I had circle.
You move.
thought they
You
had
can't move the
circle?
boss. He doesn't move during his phase.
Oh, I've seen him at maybe the second one. Then I've seen him move him away from the ads.
Yeah, after the
After he
intermission is
spawns,
over.
yeah, after the animation's over.
We have
like
4 hunters. One of them can trap Moon.
Who's doing purple?
Yeah, we need
Archer's
purple and
purple.
Moon.
Archer's purple already got me marked.
All right,
afraid to pull
who's
boss.
doing moon?
Good thing we figured this out now. We're gonna
Can
get more
we-
wipes.
Can we sheep? Can one of the two mages do it?
It gets
No,
hit.
well,
Cisco
that's-
has an ice
You
trap.
can't sheep him.
It's an elemental.
I've got Ice Trap or Wyvern Sting.
Yeah, we got 3 hunters and
Your
2
moon.
warlocks.
Yeah, ice trap works well. We used
Yeah.
it before.
Ice Trap will be fine.
It can be rooted too.
Gnome has it.
Yeah, you can use Binding Shot on it as well, and then Ice Trap if it's moving too fast to trap it.
All right, so I think we got them all. Thanks for our sacrifice ability.
1. Spread. Which way? Spread.
Group up after this.
There's 2 in between purple. There's 1 free one coming to blue, coming from blue.
Oh, we want that one to go in? Oh.
The other one's going in.
I blinded the one that's close to purple.
So the one that's on purple, I got banished.
All right, there's one going in now.
Phase 2.
King X, Death Grip that closest
Well,
one?
not to get another one.
Nope, don't act.
And that's going to be a wipe.
Nope, we're good.
We have 2 stacks of the buff. It's a
All
wipe.
right.
No.
Or the healers are going to be fucking heroes.
X is coming free now. Moon is also
Moon's
free.
free.
1.
Group up.
Purple's free. They're all free.
We got
need-
2
we need
coming.
Okay, we need.
Stack. Run out.
Him out.
Purple's coming in.
Watch your step.
It needs to be stopped.
No.
Let it go.
As
So
long as it
debuff
doesn't
off.
get there before 2 more seconds. Okay, it's good now.
Release it.
Get Makati up.
Release the next.
Archer's Makati up.
Group up.
Green's
Should.
on its way.
Did you get that, Makati?
It's a wipe now.
We need to keep better track of what we're releasing when we're doing it, because it's kind of haphazard as we're doing it, which makes it
I'm getting those
really
double
slow.
stacks, killing people left and right.
What if we can create macros for us to
We got
actually
covered.
mark our
Well-
ad when we CC them?
If you die and you're on an ad, just say something, and a rogue can sap it or something, or root
Yes,
it.
you can macro in a marker on when you CC something to make
Okay,
that
Eat
happen.
first, and then we'll take a break.
Other than that, everybody should
Break time.
have their ad. It's more important than DPS. I mean, just keep
You do
checking.
have a macro for your CC that makes it your focus is